warm welcome to the first of two pre-event press conferences here ahead of round 15 of the 2024 MotoGP World Championships, the Terima Mandalika circuit, at host venue for the first of 5 flyway races in the next 6 weeks, bringing us to the Terima Grand Prix of Indonesia. The top 4 riders joining us for press conference number 1, led by Prima Racing's Jorge Martin. Jorge leading the World Championship by 24 points. Winner of the sprint here last year and 22 podiums so far this season for the Spanish rider. To Jorge's right, we welcome world champion Ducati and Novo team rider Pecco Bagnaia. Pecco second in the world championship, the winner of the MotoGP race here last year from 13th place on the grid. To the far left is Ducati and Novo team rider Emilia Bastianini. Emilia third in the World Championship, winner of 2 of the last 5 Grand Prix at Silverstone and last weekend in Emilia, of course, which was Ducati's 100th MotoGP victory. And completing today's lineup, 4th in the World Championship, Gresini Racing's Marc Marquez. Marc, thank you. Obviously a problem with our microphone. Oh, there we go. I thought it was just my air conditioning voice that wasn't working very well. Okay, we'll try again. Marc, of course, the winner of the the winner of the Misano and Aragon Grand Prix. Last weekend in Emilia-Romagna was his 13th podium of 2024. And it was, of course, right here in Mandalika last year when Marc confirmed he was joining Gresini Racing for this season. Jorge, we'll start the press conference with you. These are 5 huge races coming up in 6 weeks. Unpredictable weather, different grip levels, different style tracks as well compared to Europe. So how much are you looking forward to this intense period?
Yeah, for sure will be really demanding this next month and a half, but I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, as you said, for sure different tracks, different grip levels, different situations. But now I want to focus on here. So Indonesia is a nice track and for sure really will be difficult, always is a bit dirty, so it's really important to be on the line and don't make mistakes. So I will try to be focused and do my best.
Winner of the sprint here last year, and of course leading the Grand Prix by 3 seconds before that mistake came. Do you feel like you're on a bit of a revenge mission with Mandalika after last year?
Yeah, for sure last season I was strong, so this is the important thing. I won the sprint and then I was leading by 3 seconds, so maybe I was too optimistic in the race, but I feel, I can be competitive as usual, so I hope to, head down. It's important to keep the same level and consistency all the weekend, so I remember also making some mistakes in qualifying, so I will try to be more concentrated and keep as I did last week's.
Best luck to you this weekend, Jorge. We'll turn our attention to world champion Pecco Bagnaia. Pecco, 4 days ago in Emilia-Romagna, a very weird Grand Prix for you. You sort of pace dropped off, and then you had incredible speed, almost qualifying pace, as you fought back into the, close to both Jorge and Anae. You've had a few days now to sort of analyse and maybe draw some conclusions from what happened on Sunday. So what answers have you found?
About what happened with the pace is something that difficult to say something. The start of the race was very difficult to push. I was not having a great feeling with the rear tire, and we spoke a lot with Michelin. We tried to work together like always to develop and improve together. And about the crash is something that not the first time is happening. Was my mistake, but as soon you are not pushing that hard on the brakes and your bike is more aligned, it's easier to lose the front. So it's something that we already saw this season. But it was a strange Sunday because I was feeling super good all the weekend, and then in the race I was struggling a lot to repeat the same pace I was doing in the practice. So nothing. We are already focused on this weekend. Was good last season, just on Sunday, but we take what we did on Sunday and try to be competitive for the rest of the weekend.
As you mentioned, Pecco, you won here last year from the 5th row of the grid. Never easy to do that in MotoGP. Is this a good track for you to come to quickly forget Misano last weekend?
Yeah, because it's a track that I like. It's a track that is a bit different compared what we are used in terms of grip. The grip will be less, and we will have to getting used as soon as possible. But it's a good track, and I like it, and I think we can be very fast.
Best luck to you this weekend, Pecco. Of course, we'll come on then to our Emilia Romagna Grand Prix winner, Enea Bastianini. Hard to believe it's only 4 days ago since we were in San Marino with Enea. Of course, Enea, the perfect way, your first victory in MotoGP in front of your home crowd to start these flyways. How much of a boost did that win on Sunday give you coming to Indonesia this weekend?
Yeah, the Indonesian track is one of my favorite tracks. It's very beautiful for me, and it stayed the race when I'm back the last year after my injury, and I'm confident to be fast also in the track. It's a bit different compared an Europe track, and also the asphalt will be probably dirty during the day of tomorrow, but after will be better. We have to be clear with the situation, always much positive and much confident to improve, and I'm ready to start.
And last weekend, of course, it was a great last lap fight that you had with Jorge Martin. Turn 4 on the last lap in Emilia Romagna has certainly created a lot of headlines this week. The fans have had a lot of different opinions. It seems like a lot of the riders also have had a lot of different opinions. Have you been surprised somewhat by the reaction to what happened on that last lap?
Well, no, I'm not surprised, because also I'm go directly outside from the line, because I have done my to see how was Jorge, because I have seen like a rumor of crash, and I think it's crash, but at the end was only large. Without that situation, I was on the line, and I'm agree with my first approach, with my first sensation to be correct.
Obviously, we saw you, Jorge, in the press conference on Sunday, and Marc. Have your guys' opinions changed about what happened on the last lap on Sunday, or do you still believe what you said 4 days ago?
For me, it's no sense to keep talking about the past. I'm not agree 100%, because I think was over the limit, but it's okay. At the end, I need to respect Stewart's this decision, so congrats to Enea, and I will try here.
Marc, has your view changed from Sunday? I guess it hasn't.
I was not involved. I already said my opinion.
Already said your opinion quite clear. Marc, we'll come on then now to you. Thanks, Enea, for those questions. Marc, 4th, of course, in the sprint last weekend, 3rd in the Grand Prix. Very difficult to be close to the GP24s in Misano. Do you think the hot conditions here, low grip, potentially gives you a better chance to be fighting these 3 guys this weekend?
Yeah, it will be interesting to understand where we are here. It's true that last year, last year no, I never finished a race here in Indonesia, because also in 2022 I had that massive crash in the warm-up, but yeah, time to understand our level here, and yeah, the target will be again on that top 4, top 5 positions.
As you mentioned, it's been quite a difficult couple of years here in Mandalika for you. Is it a track that you like? Does it suit your riding style?
Yeah, it's a track that I like. It's not one of my favorites, but yeah, track that I like, that normally has been in a normal level, not super good, and looking forward to understand with the Ducati.
And just a quick question for all 4 of you guys. We're back in Indonesia. We know that the fans here are hugely passionate about MotoGP. Jorge, Enea, and Marc, you joined that parade yesterday in the nearby city of Martimo. What do you make of that? I mean, it was quite incredible. I mean, the support that you guys get from the fans. Jorge, we'll start with you. It's like you're rock stars almost.
Yeah, well, I don't know for Marc or Enea, but for me it was I've never seen something similar in my life. I mean, it was incredible how the fans were cheering to us and how they feel it. You know, they are so passionate, and you know, it seems we are gods or superheroes or something, but we are not. We are just riders. But for sure they like so much motorbikes, and they enjoy the parade. So I was really enjoying that moment, and I hope they all can come and you know, enjoy a big show.
And a pretty cool show in the parade yesterday.
Yeah, very good show. I like the Indonesian fan here always is like this, but this time with this event has been something good, something biggest, no? Because I have seen many people running with us when we was on that track, no? And was so nice to see how many people we have following us, and will be important to do a great result also for the big fan.
Mark, it seemed difficult for you yesterday just to get off the plane in Lombok. We saw you a mob just inside the airport as you went to collect your luggage. You were part of the parade as well. You seem like you've got a lot of support here in Indonesia.
Yeah, it was a tough day because we go straight away after 20 hours flight to the parade. But it's true that when you arrive there, it's super nice. Every time when we come here in Indonesia, you feel like a rock star. The fans are super passionate. We know that MotoGP is very big here in Indonesia, and yeah, it was super nice to see that kids, all that persons. Pushing, following MotoGP, and let's see if they can enjoy during all weekend.
Pecco, what about you? When I checked in for my flight yesterday from Jakarta to Lombok, the check-in lady was very upset that you weren't on the same flight as me. She was desperate to meet you. Of course, you're a big star here in Indonesia as well, so what's it like racing for you here too?
I didn't have the luck to be with them on the track to see many of them, but I was in Jakarta for another event. But like Marc said, you arrive here and you feel like a superstar. People are watching you like a hero, and it's a fantastic feeling. The passion that they have for our sport is something unbelievable. If I check on my Instagram inside, the percent of people following me is the highest percent of people following me is here in Indonesia. So it's something incredible, and I love them for their passion for our sport.
An amazing show from all of you in Jakarta and in Mataram yesterday. I'm sure there's lots of fans coming here this weekend. That's enough from me for the time being. Time now, please, for questions from the media. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all of you. This is Thomas Kutru for Speedweek.com. My question is addressed to Jorge and to Pecco. In the technical commission, there is still an ongoing discussion about a potential engine development freeze for the next years. This may be still going to happen. In the same time, the Michelin postponed the development, let's say the introduction of the latest specification on the front. So practically it could mean that for the next almost 2 years you will compete on basically the same, almost the same bike. For sure it's not entirely freezing, but major stop of development may come up. You guys will ride different brands next year, so what's your opinion about this outlook from a rider's perspective?
About the engine, I didn't understand. About if I have any...
If we freeze, they will freeze.
They will freeze.
It's not next year, but...
It's not decided.
For the next years, no? Yeah, about the next years, I don't know. I won't ride the Ducati next year, so I don't know. I will see after the Valencia race. I will go on the Aprilia, and yeah, I will try my best at that point. But now it's time to focus on here. And about the tires, we know about our tires, so I think it's really good at the moment. The H, that is our standard tire, let's say, is working quite well. It's true that also I really enjoy riding with the new tire that they bring. I don't know the other guys, but for me it was incredible, and maybe for my style it's really good, so it will be also good if they bring it next year. But yeah, at the end the important thing is that the same for everybody, and we have to do our best with the things we have.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about, because the engine is not our problem at the moment. So I think for next year we will have another little step, and we will improve something that this season is not working super good. So will be okay for us to just have a little evolution, and then in 26 will be freeze. So nothing will change. But I think it's will not be a problem. And for the tires, yeah, I feel so good. We have to say that in Misano the grip was super good, but the way you were able to push is more on my way of riding style. So was suiting well on my braking, and I just asked when when they will bring to us, but they didn't know. They don't know still. So I hope that maybe already in the half of next season we will test again and try to have for the 26.
Dimitris Diatsidis from MotoGP Greece. A question for all of you. How many days you need for your body to recover from this first big flight and then to the next flights to the other countries around here? Is this a problem on your physical condition?
So for me, yeah, depends. Actually, this year I was really okay with the jet lag. I'm fine with it. I am able to get really used to it fast, and for me the important thing is to arrive quite soon. I arrived already on Monday evening. I was here, so I had time enough to recover. I think maybe 2 nights maybe is I struggle a bit, but then the 3rd night I'm okay. So now I feel good and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, me too. I would like to arrive sooner as possible to getting used to the jet lag. And physically it's not that demanding, but mentally a bit more. You feel a bit more tired after a long flight, and it's true that we have the lucky to fly in business class. That helps a lot to don't feel too tired. But as soon as you arrive there, you want to calm a bit. You have to train a bit, but arriving sooner as possible is better to getting used.
Yeah, it's not really easy to be at the 100% everywhere, and sometimes you can bring much early the jet lag, sometimes no, and also you can train like what you want, but it's the same for everybody. And well, after the Japan, I come back at my home, and after we have to do other very long flight. After this, probably I will be a bit tired, but I think will be not a problem.
So normally at 3rd day you feel already 100%. So it takes 3 days more or less. Yeah, same. Takes 2-3 days. You start to feel well.
Okay, gentlemen, it's time. We have got one more. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All of you guys still have the chance to win the championships. The points are there to grab. How will you approach the rest of the season? Thank you.
Well, for me, it's quite simple. I feel that the more pressure I have or the more difficult things become, I try to be more focused on riding, on my feelings, and try to focus on that. If I start thinking too much, then I start making mistakes. I feel, for my side, I just do like this, try to give my 100% in every situation, and that's the way I try to, avoid that pressure.
I will approach like always, pushing, trying to be competitive and try to win races. I'm now 24 points behind, so are not a lot, but are also not few. So a few. So I think I still need to approach in an aggressive way this part of the season, and then after these 2 races I will maybe change my strategy, but at the moment I have to push a lot.
Yeah, also for me, and it's not difficult to say this. I have to attack, try to win many races. If I want to fight for the championship, and well, I spend the first part of the year to be constant, to bring the more point possible, but to don't risk a lot, because it was important for me to bring a good feeling with the team, but also with the new bike. And after it's changed a bit that program during the season. Now it's time to push. I have to close many points, and will be not easy.
So for me, I already achieved my target for this season, so keep enjoying will be the key.
Simon Patterson from the race. We've just saw the new MotoGP calendar come out, and it looks like it's a little bit less demanding in terms of travel. The rhythm of it's a little bit better than this year's. Have you guys had a chance to have a look at it, and if so, what's your thoughts on it?
For all of us? For me, yeah, I just saw it, but just maybe 20 seconds. But it seems good. I like we stop a bit in July and August, so it's good. And then also, I see at the end of the season we have 2 double races, so I feel it's quite okay. And it's good then to stay maybe in the middle here. So what I saw is good. Still 22 races that are quite a lot, but yeah, then let's see what is going to happen. But for me, it's quite good, and I really like it.
Yeah, the same. I think it's better compared this season. The plan looks great, and one thing that I loved in the past to do the three overseas that were Japan, Australia, Malaysia. Could have been nice to have the same again, but to have 2 doubles in a row is not that bad, and 3 doubles in a row I think is not that bad. So let's see. Could be interesting to go to the new circuits, so hoping to go there and see, and also back to Brno. Could be nice.
Yeah, 22 races are a lot for me, and for me maybe 2021 can be a good choice, but it's like this. Also the first part of the season we have 4 races very difficult with some week outs, but in a different spot, because we have Argentina, we have Thailand, Qatar, but it's like this, and we have to approach very well.
I didn't have time to check well, so sorry, Simon.
Yeah, just some key dates. March the 2nd in Thailand will be the season opener for 2025, and we'll be back here in Lombok next season, October the 5th, for the Indonesian Grand Prix. And speaking of Indonesia, of course, that is the theme for MotoGP Social this afternoon, gentlemen. This is a game of Guess the Indonesian Word. There are 8 words coming up. We'll start with, I really do hope I'm pronouncing these correctly. The first one is Pesisi Start Pratama. What do we think that means, guys? Pesisi Start Pratama. Or Pratama, I should say. Just a clue.
That's it.
A clue.
We go at the same time.
Luca Marini had this last year. Luca Marini had this last
now
year.
You say it. Now you say it.
I was told to give some clues just in case. So have we got answers? Anna, you've gone for pole position. Jorge, pole. Pecco, pole. Marc?
Now when you say Marini, yeah, but I just say start delay.
Start delay.
It was long.
It was pole position. Okay, number 2.
Sampai jumper.
Sampai jumper. What do we think that means, guys? Sampai jumper.
I try to to translate from English. So jumper, I think it's jump start.
Bambino.
I must admit, if that was me playing the game, I would have said jump start as well, guys. What have we? Are we all gone for jump start?
Welcome.
Mark's got welcome, and Anaya is just writing his answer. He's gone for jump start. The correct answer is Jorge Martin.
Got it.
See you. He got it.
See you.
Very well done to the World Championship leader. Okay, number three.
You have studied, yeah? You have studied.
He's been
I have to
studying.
say I haven't studied. They just send me and I take a look, fast look.
We have to go. The stewards.
I will forget someone.
Pemenang. What does Pemenang mean?
Pemenang.
Pemenang.
Pemenang. Pecco, you
You
were.
to translate from
I'll give you a clue. Pecco, you were the Pemenang last year. In Indonesia.
Yeah.
In Indonesia last year, Pecco Bagnaia was the Pemenang.
I got it also.
So he's gone for the winner. Jorge's gone for winner as well. Anaya has gone for, the victory.
Winner.
Winner, and Mark's gone for, of course it was the winner. Congratulations if you got that one right as well. I think all four of you did. Number 4.
Bendera.
Some flag.
Bendera Kuning.
Some flag.
Bandera Kuning.
Bendera Kuning.
No?
Champagne? No champagne.
Sampdoria?
Have we got answers from all four of you? If you have, Mark's gone for yellow flag.
I put yellow flag because bandera in Spanish is flag, so bandera. So
Well worked out. I guess that's how you worked out as well. Was it, Mark, the same?
Which one you put, Mark?
Yellow.
flag.
Yeah, Mark said yellow flag as well.
I copy you.
I think Anaya's just writing yellow flag now. We've said the yellow flag. He's gone for red flag. It was yellow flag. Okay, the next one is
No idea.
Perpelanting. Perpelanting. And the clue for this one, gentlemen, is you don't want to be doing this weekend. Perpelanting.
Is, repeat,
You want to do
You
this?
don't want to do this weekend.
don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this. If Perpelanting. Mark's got a long lap. Pecco's gone for a crash. And there, what have you said?
High side.
High side, me too.
Side, it is a high side. We'll give Pecco that one though for the crash. So I think Jorge's got the full set here. You obviously studied very well, didn't you?
I
You studied very well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't study at school. I didn't study here.
Sudut.
At least you studied for MotoGP Social, Jorge.
I don't know
The
what
next
it
one is Sudut Kemirigan.
Give us an advice.
Or Sudut Kemirigan.
Sudut.
Sudut Kemirangan.
Sudut Kemirinyang.
I'd say out of all of you guys, Mark maybe or Jorge carries the most.
Oh, carry that.
Maybe think turn 5 in Barcelona on the curb on the inside.
I'm not getting it.
You're not getting. I thought that was a good clue.
You got the clue. You got the clue.
That was a good clue.
Martin in turn 5.
Crash.
No.
No?
The answer is that means lean angle.
Vamos.
That's why I said Mark and Jorge were probably the best. Yeah, lean angle. Yeah. Did you get that one, Jorge?
Yes.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
It's out of competition, eh?
No.
What did you said
Cheating.
crash in there.
Crash.
Mark, what was your
Why?
answer on that one?
Elbow down.
Elbow down. Okay, the next one then is just a couple more to go.
An angle.
Bendera Fini or Bendera Finis. So it's
Bandera Fini.
There's the flag, no?
another flag.
Easy. And this is...
Finish flag.
Checkered flag.
Checkered flag. Yeah, checkered flag. And checkered flag, all four. And Jorge has done so much revision that he's already written down the answer for the last question before we've even asked the last
I think
question.
I have photography.
Photographic memory, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you've got
Because I just take a look for 10 seconds. So.
That is very, very impressive. So last one, Terima kasih. Terima kasih. What does that mean? It is thank you. Gentlemen, thanks to all four of you. If you can just sign your boards, then we'll ask you to stand with the boards with the for the photo.
Which one?
Who came second?
See you.
Okay, we can ask all four of you gentlemen to stand, please, with the boards. And then just a very quick one without the boards as well, please. Okay, thanks very much. Best of luck to all four of you. Thank you.
Crepi.